Here are the tests on my 1964 Sears Mercury. I assume it's called a Mercury because the Universal Rundle version was the same and they are made by the same company. It is set to the water line in the tank and using what I assume is the original flush valve. So let's give this toilet a flush and see how it does on tests. The flush is very nice, but it's weirdly long. One thing that I only noticed when I was cleaning it is that you know how there's the flap at the top and then there's one underneath to create the siphon jet channel? Well, right about here, just under the trapway, you can feel a little bump, and that is where these two pieces are sealed together when the toilet was being made. And there is actually a few gaps in between those, and water sprays out when it flushes. So on the first test, when I see if it can take a washcloth, after it passes, you might see a little stream of water coming from right about here, and that is not just from the rim, that is actually a hole in the siphon jet channel. So now let's see if it can take a washcloth. It did perfectly, of course. Now, let's see if it can take a grocery bag. This toilet has a nice large trapway opening, and the trapway is fully glazed, so it should pass with ease. It did perfectly, as expected. Now, let's see if it can take the washcloth and the grocery bag together. Judging by the tests I've done on previous toilets with this design, I think it will pass. It might struggle a tiny bit, but it will take it pretty easily. That did really, really well. Honestly, these are really good performing toilets. Now, let's see if it can take a dish towel. I think, despite this toilet showing us great performance, it will hard clog on this. Yeah, that's kind of sad. And when I say sad, I don't mean that as in pathetic. I mean that as in unfortunate. I'm going to wait for this tank to fill up, and then I'm going to try angling the dish towel. it took it with help. That's impressive. A lot of toilets can't even fit that through the trapway. So one thing I've noticed is that this toilet takes the dish towel from the center of the towel. If it were to take it from the edge like I've seen other toilets do, I think it could pass without help. But just the design of the flush makes it so it can't do that. But overall, I would say this toilet is an awesome performer, and it would definitely be suitable for normal use, judging by what we just saw. So now, after that, let's see how it does on a dirt test. And I'm using ash because there was a lot of rain and the dirt is all wet. As you can see here, it is literally mud. So I think that this toilet will have some issues with bowl clearance. I will be sad to see what it will leave behind, but I imagine the bowl rinse will be great. As you can see, it left a dark cloud in the bottom of the trapway with a nice line of sand or whatever you'd call that. Also, the color changes when I go down. This color that you're seeing right now is more accurate to the actual color of this toilet. I don't know why my phone likes to darken it, but it is a light blue. As for the rinse, it looks very, very good. I did not give this toilet a rim clean out. I did clear the minerals out of the bowl with muriatic acid, as you probably saw from the short, but I would say that this toilet is not bad. I've seen much worse bowl clearance out there. This is definitely one of the better ones, I would say. So from what we saw of these tests, I would absolutely install this toilet in my bathroom if my bathroom was blue and I did not already have an amazing toilet. I'm really impressed by the tests on this, and I am definitely going to keep this toilet. I don't know that I'll be giving it to any other collectors because I just love it, but I guess we'll see. Maybe I won't need to hold on for it for the rest of my life. So anyway, we'll see from there. But that is all I have for you now. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe and turn on notifications. It helps my channel a lot and I really appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and see you guys in the next video.